Jimmy. And smoke on loud. I got perfect attendance. I ran that work.
Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a random video, but yet I have a topic. This video is basically was brought to me just in thought this morning. I was up, so yeah. But I want to talk to you guys about a lot today. So let's get straight into this video. I know most of you guys have come to my channel and thought that this was going to be a drama-filled channel, and it's not. I do have certain videos out that I have talked about drama. I have talked about certain situations going on in my life, because I'm pretty sure we all have faced a situation where we don't have people who can understand what we're going through and know what to say, because they understand what we're going through because they went through it. So this is basically the reason why I came up with this whole YouTube channel. Basically to make an outlet for people who's not understanding why they feel this certain way, or why it has to be them going through this certain situation. And I'm saying that because most of you guys have been hitting me up asking me to do videos on certain topics. But I don't see myself doing those videos because of this. Because my channel is not based on drama. I'm not just going to put out a video just because you want to see it. It has to be fitting into my reason of why I started YouTube in the first place. I know I talk about a lot of stuff. I know I talk about serious topics, but yet again, if your topic don't fit my channel, I don't see why I have to do it. And I know most of you guys will unsubscribe, and I have seen that some of you guys unsubscribe because I didn't choose your topic. And the thing about it is, most YouTubers won't tell you why they didn't choose your topic, or why they didn't answer your question. They just don't answer it, or they just don't explain themselves to you. And the same thing I'm telling you now is the same thing I told those people when they sent me the topic. I am down to talk about anything that has to do with my channel. My channel is basically on life situations that you wouldn't normally, that people wouldn't normally understand. My channel is based on relationships. My channel is based on college. My channel is based on getting out of debt. My channel is based on financial situations. My channel is based on everything but drama. So, and I know I do have videos talking about drama that's going on in my life, but me actually talking about other people's drama, I just won't do. And I know most of you guys click on this channel because of the title, and I'm not sure what I'm going to title it. Probably gonna be something about betrayal, because today I feel like people thought that I betrayed them by what I was going to talk about. And if you look in my very first introduction video, it tell you guys why I am really doing YouTube. And I just want to tell you guys that YouTube is just like another outlet for me. And I know most of you guys are probably confused and wondering like what I mean by another outlet, because I do have a blog website. And under some videos I posted, some videos I don't. Because my blog is going along with my videos. So if I didn't do a blog about it, it's most likely not going to be posted under my videos. But I do want to tell you guys, I want to thank you guys for all the comments, for all the love, for everything you guys have did for me, for my channel. I am greatly appreciative of that. Now, moving on to the topic today is betrayal. And I feel like betrayal has been happening a lot lately, especially to people who have not been working. Most people think the government betrayed us. A lot have been happening. But when I speak on betrayal today, I am going to basically be talking about friendship, relationships, businesships, things like that. I'm not going to be talking about the government and all that stuff. I don't want to bring politics to my channel because some people get real iffy when it comes to politics. And my beliefs are not your beliefs. My wants are not your wants. My needs are not your needs. So me talking about my beliefs on politics, my thoughts on politics, you guys might think different, all of that. That is understandable. But this is not the channel where I'm going to talk about my beliefs, okay? And I also don't want to talk about spiritual beliefs. Even though I am a spiritual person, I don't want to bring my spirituality and just throw it up on you guys. I'm not going to do that. So yeah. But back into this video, I'm going to talk about betrayal. And I know some of you guys think betrayal is the worst thing ever, which it can be if you act on it. And I think betrayal is an act. The emotions that come from betrayal is the one that's going to make it so heartfelt, so heartbroken felt. I think that's the word I want to use. So betrayal is basically the emotions you feel after something has happened. You might feel like somebody betrayed you, but at the same time, it's a reason why. And when I talk about handling betrayal, you have to get to that point to asking that person why they did something. It might be the last resort, I get it, but at this point you have to resist retaliating, because I know it's a healing process that you must go through when it comes to handling betrayal. But plotting, planning, trying to get people to come in with you and to hurt the person that betrayed you, this just not helping the healing process. Everything you do, everything you go through, it must have a healing process, and that's the way you get through things, is going through the healing process. And it takes times away from you healing by you trying to retaliate against that person. Sometimes you have to avoid that person mentally, physically, emotionally, or electronically. And I say electronically because most of us, don't get me wrong, and don't lie to yourself, most of us, when someone betrayed us, especially in a relationship, we begin to check their social media every 5 minutes to see if they talked about you in some way, to see if they mention you in some way, just to see if something happened that contains to you. And we just wait, and we just stalk and stalk. But sometimes you have to take time away from doing that, because that can make the situation worse than what it really is. So I want to tell you guys that you have to take time to yourself, to sort out reasons to yourself, to examine the betrayal, to sort out the reason why someone hurted you. Examine the relationship you have with the person that hurt you. Like, if your relationship is not really that good from the beginning, but you're trying to force something, but they end up still hurting you, then maybe that's your cue from God to just move on. Like, sometimes you have to take heed to the hints people are throwing out. Sometimes people don't use words. Sometimes they use actions. But you have to be the one to say, okay, it's over with. I have to keep it moving. But sometimes you have to talk to a third party. And I'm not just saying a counselor. I'm saying like a friend or a family member that you actually trust. And I know some of us like a counselor. I'm not talking to a shrink. Like, bro, who does that? But honestly, me, I did that when I felt like I was getting hurt a lot, or I was hurting other people a lot. And I knew why. And that story is coming out next month. But I knew why I was hurting people. I just didn't know. I knew why. I just didn't know how to stop. I just needed that reason to, for someone to sit down and tell me like how, where I need to go so I won't hurt people, what I need to change so I won't hurt people. And back in the day, I used to hurt a lot of people just because who I was, just because what I was doing, just because how I was living my life and the lifestyle I was living. Sometimes you have to take time to reflect on things. The moment that it happened, and understand what happened, why it happened, who did it, why they did it, what I do to make it happen to myself. Understanding your emotions, why I feel like this, what makes me stop crying, why am I mad, all kinds of stuff. Just question yourself. And sometimes a person betrayed you just because they wanted to, just because it makes them happy. And then you have to understand, sometimes you have to sit down, talk to that person, and understand their standpoint from it. And this is the time where you don't have to rush to talk to that person. You just have to know that someday you're going to have to re-walk that path to talk to that person. And don't make it into months and years and decades before you sit down with that person and tell them, look, you made me feel like this. Especially if you're in a relationship and you feel like a person betrayed you, you shouldn't wait 3 or 4 weeks just to have a conversation. If they betrayed you, I can understand a couple of days, maybe 2 days at the most, maybe 3. That's pushing it. But you have to get over that, cause betrayal is sometimes it's a big betrayal, sometimes it's a small betrayal. But I understand betrayal is betrayal, but sometimes you have to be big enough to say, okay, this is stupid. Let's move on. And that's why I say that. You need to sit down, talk to that person who betrayed you when you feel ready. Speak facts. Don't go in and say you did this. I feel like this, and you really don't feel like that. Don't belittle the person. Make the person think, okay, I really hurted them. Let them know they hurted you, but don't sit there and say, look, you did this, okay? Like, don't let people think that, don't make people feel little, okay? Like, don't make them think that they really hurted you and they didn't. Like, I don't want people to fake betrayal. Stop doing it. But if you see they say, okay, I'm sorry for what I did, but I want to say a couple of months go by and they did the exact same thing. Sometimes you have to cut your ties and just move on. Sometimes the person you trying to make things work with just doesn't work. And you have to understand that everybody you have in your corner is not who you going to walk over the finish line with. I can tell you that from experience. Because I have lost friends, I have gained friends, I have lost people who I thought were my A1 day one. I've lost a lot of people. And I still have fake people around me that speaks to me only when I have something, or only when they can benefit from it. So I understand that sometimes we have to keep enemies, and sometimes we have to be smart enough to have friends. Because, and I don't say friends, and I don't use that word lightly at all. And I will admit I have kept some enemies that I need to get rid of. And honestly, I'm working on it. I'm working on a lot of things that I feel like I should have been working on from the beginning. But I was just pig-headed and not trying to understand why people say keep your enemies closer and your enemy closer than your friends. I understand why they say that. But anyways, I have truly decided to go ahead and put out the video about me and my lifestyle that I was living when I was younger. And I'm not going to say younger because I think I completely stopped it when I was 25. So I'm 28 now. So like 3 years ago, a little over 3 years ago, I was still doing what I was doing. And if you guys want to see that video, it will be out next month on May the 8th. If I'm not mistaken, it's May the 8th. So yeah, I want to tell you guys, things does change. If you're going through a rough path now, just know things are changing. It might not look like it now, but you have to have a plan in place to actually get an understanding of what I mean. Like, I feel like this is the time you take out, spend with your family, your friends, your loved ones, all of that. You probably can't go places, but that's okay because you know, this is gonna be over soon. It can't last always. We have to keep that in our mind that what we're going through now, what the world is going through now, is not it's not gonna last always. So we have to get that understood that sometimes we have to just sit back and just take in that the universe want us to just relax. Because us as Americans, we always go, 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 go. We take the kids to school, we go to work, we come home, we cook, we clean, and we just go to sleep and repeat. We never just take time out to get to know each other, to get to learn each other, to get to do a lot of things with each other. We might, but we still be on the go. We never just get down, sit down, get to know our kids for who they really are. We never sit down to get to know who we really are. We really just wake up, cook breakfast, shower, get the kids ready, get yourself ready, go to work, come home, repeat, pay bills, do the same thing, repeat, repeat, repeat. But now we have a chance to where you have no choice but to do it. Then we have to do it. We have to make the best of what we can. So yeah. And I want to say again that I send my condolences to anyone who has recently lost someone, or someone who is going through a tragic moment. I send my condolences, I send my prayers, I send everything. I send my angels, I send everybody that I can to make it better for you guys. But everything's gonna be okay. We have to get that understood. But anyways, with that being said, I'm going to end this video for you guys because that's all I have for you guys today. And I don't want this video to be super long. So, it's been a minute for me actually sitting in front of a video camera. And, let's just say it's been a minute. Because I had a lot of videos already recorded, edited, ready to go, scheduled to come out. But they're kind of catching up with me to where I'm running out. So, this is a great time to start video. You know what I'm saying? So, anyways, I hope you guys go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Also, make sure you give this channel a big thumbs up if you guys like these videos. And if you want to see more videos like this, you already know you have to do. And that's to comment down below the video you want to see, the video you'll like to see. And when you guys comment what videos you like to see, put down topics. Because I'm not too keen on challenges, but I will start doing challenges. But I'm not too keen on pranking people, because I don't want this just to turn out to be a pranking channel. But yeah, so like I always say, if this the weekend, you guys, stay out of trouble. Even though we can't do that, but you can get a ticket. So obey curfew, even though I can say I hate it. Okay, because I'm not the one to be in the house at this time. But anyways, obey curfew, and it's the weekend, stay out of trouble. Because I want to see you guys back here Monday. Okay? Even though I might not put out a video Monday, but I want to see you guys back here Monday. Be blessed, guys.